Um, so I would usually post this to the vlog channel, but Toothless was an old boy, and I know a few of you knew that we had a rabbit or rabbits. Long story, but yeah, we knew Toothless for too long for less people to know about his shenanigans. May he rest in peace, first of all. So he made it to about 6 or 7 years old. These are the last videos I got of him before he passed away. We think he passed away of a heart attack or in his sleep. I don't know. Like, we just found him dead in the morning. But that's not what I wanted to focus on about today. I just wanted to bring light to how much joy he brought our entire family. He was a free roam rabbit in the backyard. He even had the chance to run away as many times as he wanted to. Sometimes we would come home and he'd be in the front driveway outside the gate, sitting in the driveway, just relaxing on his side. He had every opportunity to run down the street and disappear, but he decided to stay. And then when we would open the gate and go, "Toothy, get back in," he'd hop back in. We're gonna miss him. He's buried in the frontish yard. We're gonna have like a garden with a bunny rabbit on top of it, but we're gonna miss Toothless a lot. He actually passed away about 2-3 days ago now. I just haven't been able to talk about it. I still think my whole philosophy on pets and companions and animals and stuff is the amount of years of happiness you get from them is worth the month or so of grief. So would I get another bunny again? Probably not, given that we now have we got a, I think, from having guinea pigs in the past and bunnies, we've noticed that they attract rats. So if it wasn't for that fact and the fact that he's so small, because we had stray cats starting to attack him, we were good for like about 5 years. But yeah, would we get another bunny if we had the opportunity to? Yeah, definitely. I would suggest anyone who doesn't get a pet purely for the fact of having to go through the grieving process, you're being silly. They bring you so many years of happiness, so many. And I think of it like a mathematical trade off. That might just be my autism detaching from emotion, but I honestly think it's worth the month of grieving, the years of happiness. So yeah, I just want to do this little video as to pay tribute to Toothless. Obviously, he was named after Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, because he was a full black. He was part of the hell is the word for? I'm just gonna say litter. It's probably wrong. He was part of a litter of like 12 or 13 bunnies. The first bunny we had was his father, who I named Issa. He was a black and white bunny. And then we got a female bunny called Flops. And then they mated without us knowing. And then we discovered the stereotypical don't let rabbits screw each other, otherwise they multiply. And then we had to give away a lot of the babies. And not Issa, Toothless was the only baby we kept. So we've had him since he was a little puppy. So yeah, he's meant a lot to us. So main moral of the story is rest in peace, Toothless. And if you guys are ever afraid to get a pet because you're scared of it dying, just remember that they bring you so many years of happiness. And in my opinion,